Yo! So it looks like Zohran Mamdani goes against all odds and wins the Democratic primary for New York City mayoral race, which sounds like a mouthful, and I didn't even fully comprehend what was going on. So for the longest time, I thought, Zohran Mamdani, all these guys, they're running to be mayor. I thought this was an election to be mayor, and then it turns out, no, they're running to be the Democratic elect to run for mayor of New York City, which is going to happen in November, but more often than not, because New York is a pretty left-leaning city, it's very likely that whoever wins this Democratic nomination, they go on and they become mayor. So, okay, so that's where it all adds up. But it's kind of wild that in America, the mayors and city councils and stuff, they're all either Democratic or conservative, like Republican or thing. Whereas in Canada, a lot of it, 90%, while they might have political ties and baggage from other parties and they, you know which way they lean, for the most part, they almost always run independent. There is no the liberal mayor of party mayor. Like, it's all kind of independent, even though you might be connected behind the scenes. So I thought that part was interesting, but I'm kind of happy about this Mamdani thing. I don't know why. It's because I was so daunted with his social media presence in the last little while. He was on Breakfast Club. He was on, Hot Takes, the Subway Hot Take. So they use social media really well to think that my ass in Canada was like, yeah, I would vote for this guy, man. 33-year-old, that's young. When you become older, the older you get, the younger people seem. So at 40, 33 seems hella young. I'm like, ah, shit, guy's a kid. But yo, smart one at that, man. And then I started thinking, like, what about all the politicians we elected when they were in their 20s and 30s here? Damn. Nav Bains, Jagmeet, Prabmeet, Raj. There's been a lot of young politicians, and there's something about youth going into politics which is very promising. Like, yeah, they're gonna go make a change, and then a lot of times they just end up being part of the system that doesn't really allow them to do much. But I think in mayoral races and being a mayor and a lot of the municipal stuff, you are able to actually do a lot more. So I'm hopeful, man. I don't know. It was a pretty upbeat, positive campaign overall. I love this guy's social media bites because they kept kind of paint him as this Jew hater and stuff, and he's just like, listen, man, I love the Jews. I ain't got love too much for the Zionists, but I agree that Israel should exist. But he's like, that's not my focus. Everyone else is like, you're not going to Israel. He's like, nah, I'm staying here in New York. He had these very cool sound bites which really made him, it's like, yo, he's not backing down from these guys trying to get him in a gotcha moment, which I thought was pretty cool. Anyone who could stand 10 toes on something they say, man, I'm all for it. But yeah, I don't know how people totally feel about this. How do you guys feel about this? I'm curious. Are you guys kind of like, ooh, or are you guys just like, who cares? I'm not from New York. You're not from New York. Why are we even talking about this? But seeing people use social media and try to get it and try to change things, man, I don't know. And then on top of all that, I'm like bleeding heart liberal socialist sympathizer, I guess. So more positive news to me? I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, hope you guys are having a dope ass day, man. Enjoy the sun. It's sweltering here, man. Anyways, till the next one. Peace.